What's up guys, Ben Clark here for Adapt to Perform. Today we're going to go for a resistance band HIIT workout. We're going to do 4 exercises, 4 times on each arm, so it's going to be 32 in total. There's going to be 16 minutes of exercising, 16 minutes of rest, because we do 30 seconds max, 30 seconds easy, like we do on the rest of our HIIT workouts. So we're going to do, the 4 exercises we're going to do is going to be a across the chest press, we're going to do a tricep extension, we're going to do a pull towards us, and then we're going to do a bicep curl. So there's our 4 exercises, as I said, 4 on each arm, so 32 in total. So let's get on with it. Alright guys, so the first exercise we're going to do is going to go pressing across our body. So it's 4 sets of this, 30 seconds max, 30 seconds easy. Just having the resistance band set up across from you, pushing across our body. Alright then, 3 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So this is working on our chests. It's going to be great for pushing our wheelchair, great for our upper body strength. So just pushing across as hard as you can. Keep that pace up. Make sure you pick a resistance band that's good for you. Don't go too heavy and struggle, but it should be still quite hard at the same time. So rest in there, so that's 1. So yeah, this rest is just, get yourself back together, get ready to go again. Try and challenge yourself, beat yourself each time and that, make sure that make sure you challenge yourself to the max. So just go 4 more seconds, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Make sure you're pushing it all the way along, don't do half reps, go all the way out, extend that arm fully. Working that chest. Just over halfway on this one. All the way in. Rest in there. So yeah, we're going to do 4 on one arm, then we're going to switch to the other arm, okay? Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1, off you go. So that's halfway with this arm. Should start to feel a bit of a burn about now. That's good, just push through it. It means you're working hard. Make sure you're squeezing your chest as well as your triceps all the way through. So I'm feeling the burn right up here, which is good. Rest in there. See, I can feel it in my chest, down the back of the triceps as well. Just keep up that hard work though. You can push it really hard because you've got only 30 seconds max. It means the 30 seconds is, make sure you're resting well, so you can really push it hard on that 30 seconds max. So last one on this side. 2, 1, off we go. Don't just give up on the last one, make sure you push it through. Make sure it's better than the last one even. Push as hard as you can. Ten seconds left. Really feeling the burn, that's good. Rest in there, right, so I'm going to change to the other side. I'll keep the camera there so you can see it from the back. See what it looks like. Bring my phone around. So yeah, it's just the same again, just on the other side. So make sure you set up, use this rest to set up. Don't have any extra rest. I'm pushing it close on it. It's alright, just do another couple of seconds at the end. quite set up properly. There we go. So you see you're pushing from here, pushing all the way across. So rest in there. So you should feel quite fresh on this one because it's the first one on the opposite arm. You should start to feel your heart rate getting up about now, which is good. So that's what we want. We want a high heart rate, pushing ourselves to the max for that 30 seconds, and then 30 seconds easy. All right, ready? Let's go again. I'm using this arm here because I've got no core muscles just to support myself through the exercise. So if I don't do it, I get pulled over. So that's a good way to do it if you haven't got the core muscles to support yourself, or if you're weak in that area. But if you want to build it up, I recommend not holding on because it works that core tip at the same time, which is going to be great for a core exercise as well as this. So you're going to help lots with your balance, as well as with the cardiovascular intensity that you're going to get from this. So that's 2 of these. Again, should start to feel a bit of a burn now, which is good. That's what we want to feel. Starting to get my breath up a little bit, so now I'm working hard, which is good. And off we go. Again, try and push yourself. Go faster if you can, but don't skip out on pushing it all the way across. Make sure you get the right distance away. I think I'm a little bit too far away, so it's struggling at the end of it here to push it all the way out. So just make sure you do what's right for you. If you find this too hard, go for a lighter resistance band. There's plenty out there. I'll put a link down below so you can see where they are. But just type in resistance band into Amazon, you'll find all that sort of stuff. So one more on this arm. I'm going to go on to the next one. Three, two, one, off we go. So pushing across. Again, push yourself as hard as you can. It's 30 seconds. Oh, I can feel the burn now. That's good. It's time to get out of breath. Two, one, and rest there. Right then. Next exercise, just go grab this other resistance band here. And go wheel over it. So my wheel is over it. So we can get it. Come on. There we go. Put brakes on while they're on. I'm just going to go tricep extension up, so pushing above your head. Make sure you're stretching all the way up. You see this in the camera, yeah? It's alright, thank you. Cameraman's on the duty. Thank you, Chris. Pushing up, getting a bit of a rub on the back of my arms, but just not to worry. Just move it around so you're in the right place. Yeah, I've gone for a little bit easier one on this. If I went for the red one, this one would be a bit tough, but we can adjust it by moving ourselves more over it so you have less resistance band up here. So it's very, very easily adjusted the strength curve of this, so you can go from tough to easier, just by moving the band around really. Right, so that's one set of that. Off we go. bit caught up, that's fine. So I can really feel this one in my triceps here. 2, 1. Oh, struggling there on that, feeling that burn. That's good, that's what we want. Just 2 more sets on this one. It's quite tough because we've already just done the chest one, which involved the triceps, and this one also involves the triceps, so it is quite tough. But that's okay, we just push through. Work hard, which is what it's all about. So again, this is really great for your cardiovascular fitness. I think this band's going to come out here. You roll over again. Okay. So if you see it spring out in a minute, I'll make sure I put it in the outtakes. Oh, feeling that now. Pushing through though. Only 1 more set after this, and then my triceps can have a rest. Oh, feeling that. Rest in there. Yeah, 1 more set of this. Really hoping that band doesn't spring out while I'm doing this. I'm going to go switch on to the other side after this. Just going to move this out of the way. Alright. 2, 1, off we go. Push through. Although speed's important, concentrate on full range of motion as well. If you're struggling, you could just have a shorter amount of pace, so just 20 seconds and 40 seconds rest. If it's too easy, then switch around. Right, so I'm going to change the other arm now. Make sure this one's under this wheel. So there's not much setup in this. All you need is one or 2 bands in my case, because I need a different resistance. So yeah, bands under the wheel. Oh, brake on might help. 2, 1, off we go. So this side for me is quite a bit stronger, which is why I wasn't too worried about keeping the resistance on that side, because I got a bit more function on my left tricep and my left chest even. So I'm just going to push through this. So it should feel still tough, but because it was tough on the other side, I know I can do this side because it is easier. So rest in there. You can feel it a bit in your hands with the rubbing against here. If you do, you can always use an active hand with a carabiner. You might have seen this on my videos how I do it. The only reason I'm not using it is because I need to change quickly in between the things. If you do need to use it, just maybe take a little bit more rest on each one, like when you set up in between, take an extra, just take what you need, If you can do it in 30 seconds, great. If you need that extra, like 10, 15 seconds, just do that. So, 2 seconds, 1, off we go. Halfway, feeling it now. Go on, push through. 3, 2, 1. Whew, feeling it. That's okay. Quite a lot of gyms have these sort of resistance bands. If you don't have one like this, you can always get one with the handles, which is what I normally find in the gym. Same sort of concept, just put the one handle underneath one wheel and just move the other. If you need to adjust it, just pull the handle further under so you're on the wheel, so you're more on the cable, or if you're on a bar, just move further away. It's as simple as that, really. 2 seconds, 1, off we go. Oh, got a bit more than what I bargained for there. Right, just get on with it. Gonna be a bit harder this set because it's caught up in my wheels. It's alright. Just gotta get on with it, haven't we? Feeling that. It's just like a full-on tricep session as well. Rest in there. Good, come out of the wheels. It's going to be back to easy on the last one. So, last one on this. That would be 16 rounds. Then we're going to rest. Then we're going to do our next 16 with you know, doing different ones 4 different times. Ready? Off we go. So yeah, this one is 2 exercises, 4 times on each arm. Then we're going to go on to using our back and our biceps after this tricep one. So we're using the opposite muscles, so we get a full upper body workout, which is going to be great. So you can do this as part of a routine already, or as a new routine if you haven't done it before. So it's quite intense. Rest in there, right. So we're going to take a little bit extra rest here and move on to the next one. So I'll catch you on that side. Alright then. So next set, I have attached myself. I've got my active hands D-ring here. I've got a carabiner attached to the band. This is only because it's easier for me. If you can grab hold of it, just grab hold of the band and pull it, especially if it's got those handles, it's really easy. So we're going to go through 4 times on this arm, 4 times on the other arm, then we're going to do the second exercise. Right, so I'll set up the thing. So you've got 20 seconds to go on the countdown. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull it in, tight back, and then forward. Just going to go back and forward, like that. Right. So 5 more seconds, then we're going to go. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So just putting it back, get back as hard as you can. If you've got a bit of core, do a little bit of a twist in there as well. So you get to activate that core at the same time, but keep it strong. Don't let yourself tip over. I use an arm to support myself here, just like that. So it's halfway on this one. Just bring it back. Try and sit up nice and straight, nice and tall. Don't let yourself like curl over or curl over to one side. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Just going to move myself a little bit further back, which isn't the easiest thing when you're tied up. Do you mind helping me, Chris? With that to there, that's it. I'm gonna stop there. Right, there we go. Right, so second set. So I got that resistance because I want that off the slack at the beginning as well. 2, 1, off we go. That's much better. So pulling all the way through. Make sure you're not just going like this with your arms. You want to pull back with your shoulder and follow through with your elbow. Don't focus on your hand. Focus on the elbow coming back. So this should feel fairly tough, but like doable at the same time. So at the end of it, like about now, I'm feeling that burn right there. That's when you'll feel the burn, like really in that last 5-10 seconds, that last bit, it should be really hard. That's what it is, absolute maximum effort. And 30 seconds rest. It's plenty of rest, so you know it's not really a problem. Alright then, 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, off we go. This is number 3. So yeah, again, I've got the D-ring here. This makes it easier. It means I can focus on the actual exercise itself rather than worrying about faffing around with holding it and that, which is a lot better for me personally. If you've got hand function, as I said, this isn't going to be too much of an issue, especially if you've got a handled one. If you don't have a handled one, you can just grab hold of the band as it is. So I'll put a link down below so you can see where these ones are, and I'll probably put a link in there where you can see the handle, so you have an idea of, you know, the equipment that a lot of gyms have already. But as I said, a lot of gyms have these like a type of resistance band. So just work with what you got, really. Right then, last one on this side, then we're going to switch over. And off we go. So I'm feeling nice and warm now. Heart rate's up. Feeling that burn. So it might look easy on camera. It's really not. This is quite a tough resistance I've got this on. Can really feel a burn in my shoulder. So this is really great for your muscular endurance as well as your cardiovascular endurance, because you're really like pushing that muscles to the limits that you can over a long period of time. So this is going to be great for increasing like your pushing range. Do you want to bring the other D-ring over? So I'm going to swap over now quickly. So I've got my beautiful assistant Chris here helping me out. So quickly setting up. Yeah, just on time. Using that rest wisely. If you don't have anybody with you, don't worry about too much about the rest of the time. Just get the workout done. Said is you got to adapt to yourself what you can do. 2, 1, go. So that one's a bit tougher on this side because I got a bit of weakness on this side. So for me personally, my right side is weaker except for the right bicep. So doing these sort of exercises does help a bit with it because I can activate the bicep, but I'm actually trying to actively not use it by putting my elbows back. If I pull my hand back, I can activate that bicep as well, but I'm trying to just use the back muscles, my rear delts, my traps, my lats at the same time, pulling the elbow rather than pulling the hand. So yeah, you want to pull your shoulder back, pull the elbow in, rather than pulling out like this. This is just a bicep exercise. I want to do a back exercise here. So it's halfway on these. Well, this one, after this one, will be halfway. On this arm. If you've got a mirror, it's even better because you can see yourself up, sitting upright. Make sure you're not leaning over to one side. We don't want any curved spines on this either side. That's not going to help our situation. We want to keep ourselves as straight as possible. And that way we can maximize the muscle usage rather than relying on some of the other muscles on the other side. So yeah, we want to keep upright as much as we can. So right, 2 more on this, and then we're going to swap on to our last exercise, and then we'll be done. I make it sound so easy. 2, 1, off we go. So put it in. As I was saying before, this is really great for your muscular endurance. So if you're struggling to do a lot of pushing in your chair, like especially up hills or just over longer distances, this is going to help build up in an environment where you're not like stuck out or whatever. So when you do get to it, where you're in a situation, you're already prepared for it. Really feeling the burn on this. Can speed up a bit. So yeah, you can feel my breathing's definitely heavy now. It's difficult as well when you try to explain what you're trying to do at the same time. That's okay. You don't have to worry about that. That's only my worry. Right then, last one on this arm. I'm going to go to the final exercise. 2, 1, off we go. So really pulling it in. Nice and quickly. Get that speed up. Make sure you get in the full range of distance at the same time. Great thing about the band, it really doesn't let you rest on the rest periods because it pulls you forward so quickly. So you want to really push through it and rest there. Right, taking this off. Going to go back onto the other hand with the D-ring. You can bring it over. The other one. Cheers. Take that. So this one, saying we didn't want to do the bicep curl on the last one because this is what we've done on this one. So just stepping in there. So you're just going to go towards you. I want you to do, I wasn't doing them, palm facing upwards and going all the way up. So find it a bit more difficult to balance on this one. That's alright, find your place and pull towards you. Make sure you're not pulling yourself forwards like this in the chair. Support yourself with an arm, hold yourself backwards, pull towards. 3, 2, 1, there we go. This is going to give your arms a bit more definition, a bit more tone. Wouldn't really build up muscle. It's going to be, as I say, it's more of an endurance thing. So you're not going to build up big, strong muscles with this. You're just going to build like your endurance, so you can do things for longer. Which, you know, that's what we want. We want a good balance between the strength and the endurance. So 3 more seconds. Right, here we go. So really squeezing it up. Should be quite out of breath by this point after all that we've done already. I know I am. Whoa, bit tough. So you notice I do like little pauses in that every so often. It's just so I can do the 30 seconds all the way through. You know, having like half a second rest or a second rest, that's not what, you know, don't kill yourself over it. It's, you know, concentrate on getting like the foot, like as much as you can in the 30 seconds. That's what's more important, consistency over time rather than just, you know, going all out really quickly and then just dying off at the end. But do go hard. It's not an excuse to go easy. Doesn't help that it's ridiculously hot in this room either. So if you're doing this, make sure you stay hydrated as well. Rest in there. Right, one more on this arm, then we're going to swap onto the second arm, and then 4 of those, and then that will be it. Again, I make it sound so easy, and it's really not. You've got to really push through. So 15 more seconds rest. If you want to know where you get the timer that I've got, which does like the intervals and that, it's on any like app store, or you just type in HIIT interval trainer, and it will come up. So last one on this, make sure it's a good one because you're not using those arms after this one. We're using this arm after it. So really push through. Don't leave anything in the tank on this one. Really feeling this. So 5 more seconds. 2. Rest in there. Right. Changing arms again. Final one. Chris, if you could bring the thing. Thank you very much. If you like Chris, give me a thumbs up, please. For his beautifulness. Should put you in a red sparkly dress next time. I might get more views. Blue and sparkly, yeah, okay, sorry. Right, so right arm, final one. So final 4 on this. So, arms should feel really hot by now. All that blood's gone to your arms, swelling up. That's good. It's great for your circulation as well. Getting that blood flowing in your body. So that's one of these, 3 more to go. It ain't easy, but at least it's fun. So that's the main thing. And it's going to make big gains, especially if you do this, like, you know, Even once a week, this is going to be great, but like 3 times a week, mixing up with some of the other HIIT programs I got, which you can find on my channel. You know, just keep plucking away and you'll have results in no time. Right, 3, 2, 1. So, just pushing through the pain. My bicep right now is just on fire. Just gotta push through there. Come on. Ooh. 2 more sets and then we're done. That's all it is. Just fight through that last bit. It's almost over. So another good thing about this, you can do this literally anywhere. Like, I know I'm in a gym here, but it's only because of the good lighting really. But if you want to do this outdoors, just attach this to like a fence or something, or you know, anything really, like bed posts, or you know, do it in your house. Seeing as summer's coming up now, well, when I post this is, you know, you can get outside, get some fresh air at the same time as working out. You'll feel 100% better. Get that dopamine rush. Alright, last one. Nothing left to give now. All out. So pushing it to the limit. Almost done. So 10 seconds more rest and then we're done. Come on. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Don't give up. There we are. Great job, guys. If you follow along with that, rest in there. I'll join you when I've got my breath back. So there we have it, guys. If you've done that, give yourself a pat on the back. That was a great workout. If you like that, make sure you check out some of my other videos. I've got some more HIIT workouts using some different equipment, a bit more variation. So make sure you subscribe for more future videos and give myself a like and a comment. You know, I like to see what you want. I want to know what you guys want in the future. So yeah, let me know. Thanks for watching again. I'll see you next time.